Good morning, folks. Garry here from GBL-The Ole Church, 5 Acre Homestead. I feel like I'm being the Garden Pimp today, and I'm going to explain that to you. Just look at this little sugar baby right in front of me. This is an update on those sugar babies that we are growing on a string in our greenhouse. So take a look at this sugar baby watermelon right in the center of the camera right now. It's about a couple of inches round for sure. And I want to show you exactly how I pollinated this sugar baby. We have 3 or 4 of those growing actually. That large one right there, and I do believe there's another one over here. Let me zoom in. Okay, you can probably see another one right there in front of my hand. And let me find a couple of more. There's another one right here, that's 3. And if I come over here on this side, there's another one there, about the size of a quarter. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how I pollinate these sugar baby watermelons. And it all starts with these male flowers here. I'm going to pick one, and I'm going to tear off all of the yellow leaves around this male sugar baby watermelon flower, and I'm going to use it to help pollinate the females. Just watch this. Here's a male sugar baby watermelon flower, and I'm going to pick off all of the yellow leaves from this flower to get at the center or the core of this flower. And as I said earlier, I feel like I'm being the garden pimp here this morning, folks. I've removed most of the yellow around this male flower. Now, I'm going to try to bring the camera over and show you where there's a female growing. There's a female growing right up here. I hope you can see her. And I'm just going to tease that female with the male. Here we go. Like I said, I hope you can see it in the camera, what I'm doing. The pollen that's on the male, I'm teasing it inside the flower on the female. There you go. I've left the male there with the female. There you go. So hopefully that sugar baby watermelon right there will grow into a real pollinated sugar baby watermelon. Within a day or so, we'll know, because the female watermelon will start to swell and get large, similar to this one down here. Okay, so we'll know if it's pollinated or not. Now, there's a few more here. I'm going to continue that process with a few more. Okay, so folks, I'm going to try and zoom in here now on a couple of more of these little sugar baby watermelons. I just teased this one right here with a male flower. So hopefully this sugar baby watermelon will become pollinated and grow into a real genuine fertilized and pollinated sugar baby. So we'll see in the next couple of days. So there's one right there, and let me come over here a little ways, and if you look closely into the center of the camera, here's another one. Okay, I did the same thing with this one. I took a male flower, there's lots of them here on these plants, and I tried to pollinate this one as well. So that's a second one. And if I come over here, I've already showed you this one up here, this third one. I've pollinated that one as well. So hopefully that'll take, and we'll have a watermelon. Okay, now if we come over here, here's a fourth one. Okay, now this one's kind of upside down, and it's quite difficult for the male to stay in there. Okay, so, but I did tease it. Okay, I'm going to do it there again now just to show you how it's done. So just take the male flower and like ever so gently tease inside the female so that the pollen on the male flower gets displaced and attached to the flower inside the female. Okay, so let's hope as well that this one will get pollinated. So that'll be 4 plus the 2 or 3 that's already growing. So hopefully we'll have at least a half a dozen sugar baby watermelons growing on these plants. If I might, let me just show you the length of this one. In our last video on these sugar baby watermelons, this plant was about 3 feet tall. It has now grown about 6, and it's gone over here a little ways, and this greenhouse is 8 feet tall. So if I were to stretch that out now, it would probably be the full 8. It would go up to the top of that string. So it's growing quite large. Very soon, I'm going to have to get something to support this one. like I said, it's getting quite large there now. It's about 2 inches round for sure. So we're going to have to do something to support it because it's going to start getting heavy. So we'll figure that part out very, very soon. Like I said earlier, I feel like I'm being the garden pimp here. I'm fertilizing or pollinating these sugar baby watermelons. I'm helping Mother Nature out, folks, by doing this process. It's a very simple process, and you could do this also with your cucumbers and with your tomatoes. You can help them out along. But just quickly look, there's a cucumber right there. There's another one right there, quite large, and a third one right there. I did that with these. If you look down here, there's a couple of more cukes down there. There's lots of cukes around this greenhouse. There's another one right in there. Okay, there's a couple over here as well, and more over here. So lots of cukes and lots of tomatoes in this greenhouse. But back to the watermelons. We're going to continue this process, hopefully, folks, and hopefully we'll get these sugar baby watermelons to pollinate, and we'll get several growing. We've got 2, as I said. So, folks, a little update this morning, as I said, on our sugar baby watermelons. We have one here, as you can see. It's about 2 inches round, and hopefully we'll get some more. Thank you for watching this little update this morning. Appreciate you tuning into our channel this morning. We are GBL-The Ole Church, 5 Acre Homestead. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing all our videos, and thank you for commenting. We appreciate all those comments. And of course, folks, we thank you also for subscribing to our channel, GBL-The Ole Church, 5 Acre Homestead. See you in our next video.